for Lowe, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll introduce the rest of the guys as we go, but right now we're going to get started with the song that I wrote, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago. I wrote it for the sax player, the young sax player who was Valerie's boyfriend at the time. Right? He was about 6th or 7th grade at that time. Well, yeah, Steve, who was that guy?
Nick Charles.
Nick Charles, yeah. And you know what? He emailed us, didn't he? He's going to come down with this whole band. He's going to sit in on a Monday with us, so Nick Charles. But we call this song The Thin Man. And here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Skipper Cribbage on drums. And the only guy I didn't introduce you to, that's Jeffrey Lowe. That is Mr. Jennifer Lowe right there, ladies and gentlemen.
He's also from down in
Let me see, we did a concert here the end of February, and we featured Tim over here on tenor saxophone, and Jeffrey, and we had Danny Brubrick on drums. And when we did that music, I was really ecstatic at how they came out. This particular song, After the Fury, I thought came out really well. Now that we added Jennifer and featuring Jennifer on this music, it really is the embodiment or the manifestation, I guess it is, or what's the word? It is what I wanted the music to sound like. So thank you, Jennifer. This song is called After the Fury. bass, Jennifer Lowe on violin, Tim Mayer on saxophone, and Skipper Crickets. That song was written right here in this, developed right here in this room, and it's called After the Fury, because the Fury goes by here once or 3 or 4 times. They go out and they come back in, and they play real loud music, and so sometimes when the Fury goes by, I say to the folks, I'll play After the Fury. But anyway, I was playing this song, and I didn't have a title for it yet, and some folks who were sitting right over there where Robbie Baylor is sitting. Robbie, by the way, is my Sunday Showcase guest this coming Sunday. Stand up and take a bow, Robbie. Robbie Baylor. Anyway, they said they liked the song, and I said, they came in the next night and asked for the song, and I said, After the Fury, and I waited. And so the next night they came in. As a matter of fact, look what's going by right now. I'm not kidding you. If the doors were open right now, you would hear the loud rock music. So I said, After the Fury. The next night they came in and said, would you play that song After the Fury? And I said, hell, that's the name of the song. So that's the story about that one. This next one, I've been writing songs lately and patterning them off of some songs that have already been written. Let's do in the key of C, just real quick, the song Freddy the Freeloader. Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 1. That's a jazz standard. I think it was written by Miles Davis, as a matter of fact. So anyway, I decided to write a song like that, and I wanted to call it something, Jennifer, and I wanted to write it for Jennifer. So I was going to write Jennifer's New Jam or something like that, or Jam for Jennifer. So I came up with this title. This is called Jennifer's New Jammies. Jennifer's New Jammies. 1, 2, 1, 2. Skipper! Jennifer's new jammies, baby. Song called Intuition. room for her, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Mayer. Jeffrey Lowe on bass, and Skipper playing the samba, man. That's how we do it. Okay, here's another one.
What? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned you off yours.
And the composer, Larry Smith.
Copyist manuscript.
This is another one of those that I did that I copied another guy's song. This is a Thelonious Monk song called The Monk Blue. It used to be called The New Bessie's Blue, but we changed it because it makes more sense, because the song that the guy wrote, Thelonious Monk, is called Blue Monk. We'll play a little Blue Monk for you, too. A 1, 2, key is C. So that's called Blue Monk. And this is my version of it. 1, 2, 1. That's our version of Blue Monk, called Monk's Brew. What is it called? Monk's Brew. Monk Blue, yeah.
You changed the name 14 times.
Hey, I have a... Oh, there's that song. Okay. We're going to do a song that I wrote many, many years ago, before I ever even heard of Key West, back up there in Woodstock, New York, in the Catskill Mountains. I brought the tune out of Mothballs a couple of years ago when I heard Kathleen Peace sing. I said, this is the only person that could... Actually, remember Kim Roble?
Yeah!
Kim Roble's daughter sang a version of this song that is really a beautiful version. That Christine, didn't you say that Michael Bitterman wants to include that on a compilation of his best of?
He's going to.
Yeah. So, and let me tell you the kind of company you were in, Kathleen. That little girl used to come and she was kind of like a juvenile delinquent when she was in high school. But she used to come,
Like him.
she used to come,
Like him.
Like him.
she used to come and sneak out of the house and come to where I was playing and sing standards with me when she was like 13 or 14 years of age. And she just like brought down the house and did that. And in that respect, I've always had a nice communication with her. She was kind of like, she didn't like adults, but she liked me because I let her come and do that, and I never told Kim or anybody. But anyway...
And you're not an adult.
Kind of, but what she has been doing is she is in the Airmen of Note. She's the singer of the Airmen of Note. The Airmen of Note is the United States Air Force jazz band, and it's Lowe and Helen. So the only person that the only person that I allowed to sing this song since what's her name?
Paige. Daughter.
Paige.
Paige.
Is Kathleen Peace. Can we have a nice round of applause for Kathleen Peace?
Larry is telling the truth. He wrote this on a coloring contest piece of paper back then that his daughter was in. She was a winner, by the way. But he used her pad to write this song. She won this coloring pad and he used it to write a song. God love him.
By the way, there's somebody else up there. Her name is Christine Cordone.
Yeah.
Let's hear some violin.
would be my comfort. I never thought love would cry. I never knew love would die. I never knew love would hurt so deeply. I never knew love could be so cruel, so cruel. I always thought love would be forever. I never thought love right. I never knew love would die. Isn't love like a river flowing endlessly? Isn't that what love's supposed to be? Isn't love like a fairy tale, like a fantasy? Love's not that for me. I never knew love would end so quickly. I never knew love could be so hard, so hard. I always thought love would last a lifetime. I never knew love right. I never knew love would die.
Hey, Violin!
I never knew love could be so shallow. I never knew love could be so cold, so cold. I always thought love would last forever. I never knew love could cry. I never knew love could cry. No, I never knew love could cry. Never knew love would Larry, thank you for writing that song.
That's my boss, Kathleen, and my wife, Christine. Let's see, when I was arranging the music for this particular extravaganza, if you will, a concert, I'm producing a record of my own, of which Jeffrey and Tim and Dan Brubeck is on, and I included Jennifer on 2 of the songs. And so I'm head over heels involved in that. I'm also involved in another project that I'm doing with Adrian, the Never Ending Project. I don't know what we have left, but Adrian's still fine-tuning, I suppose. But also, I'm also doing producing a record of Alex O'Kenzik's. And when I was putting this together, I realized that the rhythm section for that record was Skipper, who's sitting right here, Jeffrey Lowe, who's right here, and myself. And Alex did. And then we included Jennifer and Tim. So I said, this is his band. So we might as well have him come up and do a song. So Alex, will you come up and do a song? One, two, 3, 4. Tell the folks about this song, Alex.
Well, this is a song from the musical Southernmost Song. Salvador Piscadelli, world-renowned artist, proclaims he's the greatest artist in Key West. Artist of the smartest people I know. Set the mood with fiery red, or maybe indigo. Watercolors and acrylic, oils and the psychedelic. Flowers on the canvas actually grow. Artists are the smartest people I know. Artists are the smartest people I know. Self-employed, I'm overjoyed the way the watercolors flow. Painting with a brush, the crowd is in a hush. Who might see a Rembrandt or Van Gogh? Cause artists are the smartest people I know. I said artists are the smartest people I know. When the world renowned could not complete the task, when Einstein scratched his head, he knew who he could pass. The artists are the smartest people I know. I said artists are the smartest people I know.
Play the saxophone.
are the smartest people I know.
Home style, Skipper. Floor tom. Yeah. Come on, Carmen.
Artists are the smartest people I know. It might pay to have a clay, and then you put on a show. Modern art philosophy, you don't need a PhD. The wine and cheese are free until you buy someone from because artists are the smartest people I know. B equals MC squared. I said artists are the smartest people I know. There's a conference on I totally starting with. Artists are the smartest people I know. Damn.
That's Alex.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, wait, how about these guys?
We're gonna go right to Dale out right here. Yeah, I was trying to get rid of
Nice job, Alex. Nice job.
I think we How do you like this music, ladies and gentlemen? By the way, that's the only non-Larry Smith song that we're doing tonight. Yeah, that was an Alex Okenzik original.
I want more!
You know what I think we ought to do, because my father died about 1 month ago, and my mother is down here visiting Christine and I. And so, and you know, Mom's 86 years of age, and since I want her to stay awake, and I don't want her to fall asleep. We're gonna do a second song that I didn't write, a little change of plans. We're gonna do a song called Helen's Hallway. Christine, would you come up and? I'll follow you. I need the lyrics. So we just have to take a minute to revamp here. Or not revamp, what do we do? Yeah. Christine, would you tell the folks about this song?
Hold on.
Well, once again, I'd like to dedicate this to Helen, my mother-in-law. And actually, this is not the first time that she heard the song. We did it about 1.5 years ago in November when she was visiting. And, but Helen is a special person, and anytime something goes wrong, you just call Helen and you put in a prayer request. Because whatever's bothering you, Helen gets the prayer book out and she cures all the ills of the world. Just call Helen for a prayer 800.
Helen Smith, stand up and wave to your public, will you? I love that wave. This is called Helen's Hallway.
Got a tight tripod.
Christine Cordone wrote this.
Christine Cordone in the house.
for many centuries. She hopes the Lord will hear her calls. She prays for her miracles. She prays for each her sons, husband and grandchildren too. She prays for everyone. She prays for everyone. There is some hope down Helen's hallway. If every mother's prayer is heard, please keep safe all of my children. The sweet murmur of her word. And if you think there is no God to light the stars above, just remember Helen's prayers still wrap you in her love, still wrap you in her love. There lies some faith down Helen's hallway, steadfast in her prayers abound, never wavers to human weakness. In mankind some good is found. Helen believes in miracles can happen every day. Keep the light forever on down her dim hallway. And if you think there is no God to light the stars above, just remember Helen's prayers still wrap you in her love, still wrap you in her love, still wrap you in her love. Helen Smith, Prayer 800.
She wrote it.
There goes the fury again, that damn fury. Thank you, Christine. Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen. We're going to do two more for this set, and both these songs feature Jennifer. This first one is called The Spanish Bailment. The Spanish Bailment.
Hola, chica.
Jennifer. I'm gonna do one more song for this set. Jennifer, grab that mic and tell the folks a little something about yourself, will you?
Hi, everybody. I guess this is it. Is this one? I see so many people here. I don't know what to say that many of you don't know already. Jeff and I are from Chicago, and we are blessed enough to have the opportunity to come down here at least once a year, sometimes more, and usually with the very good excuse to come down and play with wonderful people like the people you are seeing us with here tonight. So we are very, very fortunate to get to come down here and do all this.
Tell them what you do up there in Chicago.
Shovel snow. Yes, thank you. A very, very slow spring. Jeff and I are both freelance musicians up in Chicago, and we, again, are very fortunate to make that our living. That is all we do, is play music. Yeah.
Tell them about the Cover Girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
and one of the many things that I do is I have a particular passion for rock and pop music, and use that as kind of an inspiration to start a rock violin group up in Chicago called the Cover Girls Violin Show. And as the name you would guess, it's all rock and pop covers, but it's all arranged for 5 female electric violins, and because of a dance background that I also have, we also have choreography, so it's choreographed, it's movement, it's fun, it's purple, we play purple electric violins, and it's just the most fun I've ever had. And so we're having a terrific year this year, I'm very happy to say. Things have really taken off now. I think this is our 4th year, and it's my baby, and that's what keeps me busy, mostly.
Yeah, tell them what happened 4 years ago when you were staying at my house and you happened to leave so rudely.
Yeah, 4 years ago, well it was, yeah. Like I said, Jeff and I have been coming down here for many years, and one of the Januaries that we were visiting, I got a call from one of the band leaders I work for in Chicago, and they had gotten tapped to play the Obama inaugural up in D.C. And they were going to splurge and bring the whole violin section along, the three gals, and wanted to know if I could come. So I said to Larry, I got to get to D.C. So I just pretty much kind of flew out of Key West from down here and went up there and played the inaugural and came back, and that was...
And of course I said, is that more important than my gig tonight? And she did that instead.
And just to be perfectly bipartisan about that all too, as fabulous as it is to get struck by lightning, I guess, as it was to get to play for that inaugural, I actually played 4 years earlier for Bush's 2nd inaugural, also with an entirely different group. It was just happened that way. So anyway, I am your bipartisan violinist tonight.
All right, very good. This next song I wrote specifically. Specifically, is that the word? Yeah. With Jennifer in mind, and this is a world premiere. This song has never been played in public before, so there you are. This is called.
Are you scared?
It's called the Urban Two-Step. Let me just take a minute for it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, reasons that Jeffrey is here is it's his birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, and it's Tim Meyer's birthday as well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hold on. It's also Lowe's birthday, and it's also Mary Deasy's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeffrey. Happy birthday to you.
We put their pictures on a cake, and it actually says, "Happy birthday, boys." Is that beautiful or what? And guess what? Your pictures are on the cake, so you get to eat yourselves tonight. How cool is that?
So stick around, we're all going to get a piece of cake, and happy birthday, Lowe. Happy birthday, Mary Deasy as well. Do you like the music, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, that's Jennifer Lowe, that's Skipper Crippus, that's Jeffrey Lowe, and Tim Mayer. We're going to be back for a whole bunch more, so stick around. Thank you.
You saw the video, right? You see the video of that? Helen? Your 80th birthday.
One more time, Helen.
Wait till you move it.
Wait. You're like a poker.
Wait,
You have to have one of those sticks they bless you with. You know, one of those sticks with
that's a great way you got there, man. Hey, Mom, you want to come up here and say a couple words to the folks? You know what? Before we start this next song, we're going to do a song new basic. I'd like to invite Tim Mayer to step up to the microphone and tell a little bit something about himself. And you know what? Tim has been recording and playing music up there in Boston and New York for many years. And he has a CD, a collection of songs of his that he and I was supposed to say that. They are for sale, right? Tell us about this CD, Tim.
Well, this CD was recorded came out about a year and a half ago, almost. And I was really lucky to have it come out on a small jazz record label. That hardly ever happens anymore. I never thought that my first CD as a leader would actually make it that far. But it was recorded in a studio in New Jersey, mixed at a different studio, and the owner of that studio liked it so much as he was mixing it, he said, "Oh, I want this for my label." And so this, that record label is Jazz Legacy Productions. It's owned by John Lee, who has the distinction of being Dizzy Gillespie's last bassist, and he actually continues the legacy of the Dizzy Gillespie Alumni All-Stars Big Band. He's the executive and artistic director of that. And I actually met him back when I lived in LA. I went to go see Dizzy Gillespie perform, and they were at Catalina's in LA. And I like, it was a who's who of jazz there in LA. You know, Sweets Edison was there, and Teddy Edwards, and Alice Coltrane, and the Three Boys. It was absolutely amazing. So it was so packed. It took me like 15 minutes to make it to the bathroom. And I found the guitarist there. He was there with the bassist. And I was like, oh, you know, I was completely in awe. I was like, oh.
And they've been a couple ever since.
The bassist and
you.
No.
Well, why would you make your way to the bathroom?
Because I had to go. But the story gets better. Oh, okay. Yeah, so,
You're so smart.
Why do I even try? So actually, there's another part of the story. When I was 13, my parents gave me my first stereo, and they gave me a few records, with one of which was Dexter Gordon's "Sophisticated Giant." You know that record? Yeah. So the pianist on that is George Cables. Pianist on this record is George Cables.
Christine, when we saw Dexter Gordon in Woodstock at the Joyce Lake, guess who the piano player was?
That guy.
Yeah, George Cables.
That guy.
Anyway, tell the folks what you do very quickly.
So in addition to traveling and performing, I teach at Berklee College of Music.
We are very honored to have you here.
Well, I'm very honored to be here.
So look, if you like his work and you like, would you like to take some of his music home? Come see him after the gig or whatever, and there's some CDs there. So, that's that. And I should have said it before the break, but you know what? Actually, if you want it, right? If you want that record, and he's taken the best solo that he's ever taken in his life, just come up and tap him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, listen, I want to buy that thing."
He'll make changes.
Yeah.
So I plays through the changes.
There you go.
Yay, thank you.
Anyway, we're going to start out with a song called New Basic. Two, three, four. That's some Indian music for you right there.